it's not necessarily HCI, but kind of HDI, with this human data interface. How do we get the most from the data that is now becoming available to us?
What it means is that coffee, if you look at codifying coffee as an object, therefore, it means that it has an awareness of when, Paul, Jonathan.
How can we provide the next generation of interfaces to the growing body of data which is around in the networked environment? We looked at two very practical projects which are running at the moment and wanted to see how we could take them further, particularly allied to actual funding calls which are out at the moment.
When you look at some of the mobile campuses, even within the UK, you find that some of the examples are more or less just, okay, go to a particular campus, have a kind of a view of the campus, see, where things are located and so on and so forth. But Darren and I, had a discussion in terms of, actually, we've got a technology that we can do something a little bit smarter, something a little bit different. If we can have this object actually tagged, and we can provide some really interesting support for people who have actually.
It's basically producing a very basic interface to allow people to add media to a digital map, which is a bespoke piece of cartography which is being produced for the town. The idea is actually making people walk around the town in a different way, experience different areas, so it's emphasising certain areas of the town that aren't emphasised on basic council standard mapping. The first phase of the project was to develop this, produce an interface where people could add their own media, create trails and actually create their own responses to the environment, particularly with regards to culture and heritage.
If you move into our what do you call the landing space, the library, the landing space, you find
a University of Hull Press, actually right across the institution, but also moving away from just obviously research dissemination and creative writing into wide creative output, such as music, audio, visuals, design, all under the umbrella of let's say, an accessible multi-platform, multimedia press.
Stretch that boundary between the virtual and the physical resources, so that people can have a better, if you like, personalized provision. Still discussing about it. They still don't know what they want to do about it.
You thought of, is there anything else you can think of in terms of the functionality?
Within our small group, really to look at how we might push some of these prioritised projects forward.